The approaching fog. Fog doesn't always roar in like a storm. Sometimes it creeps in so quietly you don't realize you're lost until you're standing still. There's a fog rolling in. You can't quite see it yet, but you've felt it at work, in your teams, in your gut. Projects stall, decisions waver, people resist. The pace accelerates while clarity evaporates. This is the terrain of modern business, a series of journeys through ever-increasing fogs, forging a path into the unknown, glimpsing light ahead just as a new market opens. Team dynamics change, or technology reboots, sending you hunting once more for a map and a compass. We often talk about fog as an event, a sudden crisis, a moment you can point to and say, that's when everything changed. And sometimes it is. Sometimes fog slams in like a tidal wave, unexpected, undeniable, and unavoidable. But most of the time, fog doesn't work like that. It creeps. It builds slowly, layer by layer, until the view you once had, the clarity you once trusted, is gone, and you barely notice it slipping away. Maybe you're still getting things done, still moving fast, still filling your calendar, but something's different. These fogs we face as individuals and leaders, as families and teams, as organizations and societies, aren't isolated events. They bleed into each other, connecting, overlapping, persisting. Let's collectively call them the fog, since it never leaves us entirely. Rather, it shifts. It changes shape, density, and urgency. Fog is the uncertainty, ambiguity, and complexity that surround us, as well as the internal confusion and doubt within us. You work harder but feel less progress. You strive for clarity only to find more questions. Or you engage more deeply but walk away less energized. What used to work no longer seems to work. That's the fog. And if you're feeling it, you're not alone. You might feel the fog when a once tight leadership team begins to fragment, or when individuals execute their tasks but the collective effort stalls, or when morale dips without a clear trigger and blame starts creeping in. The fog can feel like exhaustion, long hours with diminishing returns. It can look like confusion, endless meetings, competing priorities, too many hands on the wheel. And it can disconnect you from your team, from your goals, or even from your own sense of purpose. It can be personal, it can be organizational, often it's both. At first, you'll probably recognize the fog as something external, a disruptive market shift, confusing team dynamics, an overwhelming workload, or unclear organizational goals. It feels like something is happening to you, beyond your control. You sense it swirling around you, creating tension, uncertainty, and confusion. But there's another layer, a deeper, more subtle fog that emerges from within. Like driving on a humid, rainy day when the windows steam up from the inside, making it difficult to see clearly. Your inner fog can obscure your perspective, cloud your judgment, and affect your actions in ways you don't immediately recognize. Perhaps you hesitate, feel anxious, or lack confidence. Or maybe it shows up as the opposite, overconfidence, stubbornness, or a lack of concern. It can lead to miscalculations, miscommunications, and missed opportunities. Recognizing the internal fog requires humility and self-awareness. It means acknowledging that part of the uncertainty isn't out there, it's within you. Your inner fog shapes the lens through which you see your world, your team, and your choices. Understanding this dual nature of the fog, the external realities intertwined with the internal barriers, is essential to moving forward. The question isn't if you'll encounter the fog, but how you'll respond. You're already in it, whether you've fully realized it yet or not. This awareness sets up a critical choice, whether or not we step up to meet it, step forward to enter it, guide others through it, or simply wait for someone else to lead. These moments demand leadership, courageous leadership, not forceful or loud, confident yet caring, challenging yet uplifting, soaring yet engaging, authentic and deeply human. But as you look within your organizations and communities today, is this the type of leadership we champion? Or are we still clinging to outdated models? Are we relying on control when adaptability is needed? Uncertainty when curiosity would serve us better? Too often, decisiveness takes precedence over discernment, speed over sense-making, and competence over connection. Leaders we see today weren't raised in the particular fog we're facing now. They grew up in a time before and are experiencing this fog for the first time, just as you and I are. The fog is dynamic, it's fast, and it's not waiting for us. Gary Hamel, one of the most influential business thinkers of the past 2 decades, has warned us. It's changing faster than we are changing. The real danger of the fog isn't that we don't see it, it's that we don't adapt quickly enough to face it. The fog is already here. Are you prepared to face it?